2024, and it has been a bear and a bitch. What is going on is, okay, know they've hacked my phones, my computers, and they have no intention of. They plan on just keep plugging away until nobody's looking, and then they'll kill me. What I've learned and figured out is, all right, I was starting to really do really well on my trades, and I had a setup. Then they break my computer, which was my small computer, because I was using Bookmap and being on the small computer, and then running a Sierra chart on the large computer, and doing well because I was able to see that. Every time that I get a process going, they destroy, either fuck up my sleep cycle or fuck up something or whatever, so I can't do well with it. Destroy the process, the pattern, before I get the pattern locked in. Two, as far as Top Step X, I was able to finally prove they are doing the same thing that they were doing on Sierra Chart for years, which I did not realize. And then Sierra Chart fixed it, but apparently they're stating, because I had some dude roll by, they're stating that they're going to use, that they finally broken that part as well, as far as mimicking false data. Because that's how they've been able to keep me from doing well, is they keep sending me false data. Yesterday, I was watching the markets, and then when I switched over to make an adjustment on the back end, come back, and it was like 20 minutes had gone by in just a refresh. And I was like, oh, okay, so this is all BS data that I'm receiving. As I'm going through these things, I'm realizing just how much farther and deeper the conspiracy to overthrow and destroy democracy, destroy the United States, really is, and how much the bankers have control over the United States and our citizenry, and how McRaven, who's a psychopath, has been helping them, as well as Biden and McConnell. Nixon's Southern strategy is still going. We've lost our country. Also, yeah, so has the same thing has gone on with Britain. Brexit was kind of hopefully them trying to regain sovereignty over the country, but it wasn't. Because originally hooking up with the EU was like, okay, cool. But then it wasn't. And then it was. It was really good for trade. But then the bankers took over sovereignty. They have to stop me, in their minds, because they do want this one world order. And then they'll do the exact same thing that they have done to all these other countries, where they've taken over, and it's just a few at the very top, and everybody's starving, or left as within the food, or as within our food system, eating scraps. Our corporations shouldn't be as large as they are. They should have never gotten to the point where they have such monopoly and monopoly power, both in the banking and other industries. After World War II, the greatest generation realized what started all of this. It was the bankers and the monopolists. And in many ways, Bannon is right about a lot of things, but he's very wrong about how he's going about trying to stop it. white nationalism is not going to stop. It's just going to make it worse. But I think he thinks he'll be on the good side of that, so it won't matter. We'll see. So one of the things I want to show today is when we look at the American system, we say it is this because we think government is above us. But the truth is, as I was thinking, government in the American system is actually like this, where government is supposed to uphold who we are. It is supposed to be the baseline of what we are. But with Citizens United, what is going on, and not just Citizens United, but also Supreme Court saying the president is above the law, is now we have a structure like this. The Supreme Court thinks that, oh, we'll just be able to still control and tell what's going on, tell the president, but that's not what's going to happen. So they want, and these bankers want an emperor because that way they can pull the strings in the background. And the judges and the legislature are now basically mute. Do not. They're not worth anything. And they want us to not know or realize that that's the whole one. No Child Left Behind, is they're just creating drones. Now, as far as my metaphysical studies, or my studies on the theories of consciousness and humanity, if the body that humanity has is going to be viewed as a quantum frame, we might say there's certain things I don't want to say, but I've come to the conclusion the meme entities, the meme demons, who control this world want to stop me from becoming enlightened. And so they keep trying to infest my mind, my spirit, with their demonic entities. And they're trying to do that through the faggots and the sodomites. Same thing, but, where I look at it, maybe there are feminine souls and masculine bodies, and masculine souls and feminine bodies. But when you have the hermaphrodite, it is nothing more than a demonic entity. I think I'm coming to the conclusion a lot of the gays are actually demonic entities. Not all of them, but a great deal of them. Or they, because, and the psychopaths, we know that as well. So, right now, they're working hard overtime to destroy me. One, they're even just trying to place it out in the public, like, oh yeah, this is what we would have done with the SEALs, and no, what they're doing is, that's a lie. He could have never survived. We know psychopaths and narcissists do to others what they know that they are afraid of the most. So I know what McRaven is afraid of, and that's why he hates me. And he'll keep trying to find more fears as he digs through his fears and whatever. should be very interesting. We don't live in a free country. We've all been enslaved by weak people for their greed. And the weight of the world sits on my shoulders to change it. I can't do it alone. But that's what they've made it to be. We have a corrupt president, corrupt Senate, corrupt. We just have shitty people all over doing shitty things. You know, and if Trump wins, they'll just. Trump wants to be the Illuminati. He wants to be part of the truly part of the old money elites. So he's going to sell out everybody. If Harris wins, they were going to put their handlers in like McRaven to try to control her. That's why they pushed out Bernie Sanders. He was the only one who was working for the people. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.